To today's video. I am Sami Abu Saad, Director of Education at T3 Live. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to the weekly broadcast of the Strategic Swing Trader program. I am going to be going over the market. I'll give you my game plan for this week. I'll also be going over some swing ideas, but we'll do that after we go over a quick standard disclaimer to let you know that trading is risky and that whatever we discuss in this video is for educational purposes only. If you're new to our channel and would like to download a copy of my free ebook, link for that is in the description. And if you find benefit in today's video, please be sure to hit the like button. Please be sure to subscribe. And if you have questions, reach out by email and customer service, info@t3live.com. Again, info@t3live.com. And here we go. So the market last week completely rolled over and broke, at least the SPY, broke the weekly pivot, which in the previous video I said should not happen unless we're turning bearish. So we broke it. We barely broke it, but we closed below it by a couple bucks. It was 433, so we closed at 430.50, let's just say. And we are now looking lower with a lower high. This is a lower high than the previous high, and then a lower low once we broke under this low. So we have a lower high and a lower low, which is the beginning of a downtrend. Now the next support area on the weekly chart of the SPY looks to be around 420. So that's the next stop. 420, maybe even 400. Okay. On the Qs, we still haven't broken under that pivot. As you can see, the pivot is at 354.70. We closed at 357.90. So we're like $3.50, not quite $3.50, but $3.4 above. Even though we haven't closed below it, I expect we will this week, and I expect the market, the Qs, to drop all the way down to maybe 320. So we're looking, and the IWM never got going to begin with, and the next support area would be this year's low around 170 or so, maybe slightly higher, but around 170. So all in all, I'm expecting this to be what some people have coined in the media a double dip recession, or we had the recession in 2022 wasn't officially declared a recession for various reasons, mostly unemployment stayed very low, but I'm expecting to get another pullback, basically another drop. And so the bias has completely shifted for me, even though I'd like to see the Qs break and close below 354.70 for me to be all out bearish, but I'm already there personally. And I think we are lower to like I said, we have a good amount of room to go. When we're looking for targets, right, when we're looking for an area where the market might stop at, might bounce back from, this is only a potential area where the market might turn back up. You never know, right? Things can quickly change in the economy and we might crash completely. Who knows? But we have to remain objective, and we have to, evaluate price action as we get more data. And for now, the next support area will be that weekly, the top of the base, which is around 420, 430. 320, 330 on the Qs. And then on the SPY, I think it's 420. Yeah, on the SPY is around 420. So that's what I'm looking at for going forward, okay? I'm not sure we're going to get there next week. Especially the Qs. I don't think the Qs is going to drop 10% to 320. No, actually, it would be more than, is that right? More than, yeah, a lot more than 10%. So I'm not expecting the Qs to get there next week, but the SPY very easily could. That's only $10. That's like 2%. It's more than 2.5, right? So could easily get there. So that's what I'm looking at basically. In terms of the ideas for this week, I don't have a lot. I do have the complete list, my daily watch list, posted in the description. But for today, I'm just gonna go over a few bullish items, and the better ones are on the bearish list. And so 4 bullish, 4 bearish items, and that's it. If you want the complete list, again, look at the description. There's the complete list there. The CSCO, I like it higher over 155. That means only if it goes above 155. Okay? Stop under 137, target about 180, 185 on the CSCO. Admittedly, it's not my favorite idea for tomorrow. but it's not bad. It held up and it has a rounding bottom. The MSOS in the previous week's video, was it the previous week or the week before? The week before, I talked about how the MSOS looked good to, I think I said 14 maybe. It didn't get to 14, but it got to $10, and that was a nice move. And now we have a pullback. It's not a bad pullback, but it's a bit deep. It's a deep pullback, and the pullback started from a wide range bar. So normally I don't play the first attempt to go back higher. I don't play the first bounce. So we'll see, but there is an entry on it. There is a setup, and the entry would be over 812 by 760 on the MSOS. TVTX had a mega gap down on Thursday. Friday was a bullish bar, and it looks higher, over $8. Stop under $7.18 or $7. Target could be as big as $12. It reminds me of the spray, okay, which also had a mega gap on Wednesday of last week, and as you can see, it already moved up 33% from that. No, more than 33%, okay, more like 40% almost from the lows, and it actually looks higher for tomorrow still, believe it or not. So it'd be over $4 by 347, okay, but it's already moved up a lot, so I don't like it as much as I do the TVTX, even though the spray, the SBRY, is stronger than the TVTX, okay, but it's just like I said, it moved up a lot already off the lows. The Fudu is my favorite China stock for now, and I like it higher as a long-term play over 60-60, 60-50 to be exact, but give it a little bit of room, 60-60, and stop under $56. So it's about a $4.50 stop, and I like it higher as a long-term play off of that monthly chart. So that's the Fudu, only if it takes out 60-50, 60-60. In terms of the shorts, I like the Instacart reported, and I like it short. I'm sorry, not reported, went IPO. And I like it short under the base, under $29.90, stop over 31. Wow, that's 31.60. I thought it was 32. Maybe that's 32. Yeah, so either over 31.60 or over $32. And the entry, regardless, is under $29.90 on the cart. IMGN has a 1, 2, 3, 4 rolled over, and so I like it short under 14.40, stop over 15.10, and there's support at 13.80, but I think it'll blow through it and maybe get to all the way down to 10.30 on the IMGN. PLD is a 1, 2, 3, and it looks lower to $100 basically. So the entry for this, let me see what the low here is. So this is 113. Okay, that's in the way because I was looking to do it under 113.650, but I guess maybe I ought to wait for this bar to get taken out. So it's under 113.20, stop over 116, target $100 on the PLD. If you took target last week, it's doing really well. That's up, I think 4.5 Rs, 4.5 times the risk, whatever risk you took on it, and it looks lower to $100. Also IMGN, unfortunately on the IMGN I got, not IMGN, ILMN, I got trailed out this day, which killed me because it was up a lot. So I would have loved to have stayed in it, but got shaken out. This looks really good lower still if you took it. So the PLDs look similar, but to $100. PXP gap down, also broke the support, but then there's more support below. So it's not my favorite, but it does have a tight stop. So entry would be under this bar's low, stop right here. So it looks okay, And again, if you want more ideas, more watches, they are in the video description. That will do it for this week's video. Hope, again, you found benefit. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you have, please be sure to hit the like button. Reach out with any questions, info@t3live.com. I wish you all the best with your trading this week. I am Sami Absad with T3 Live. Take care, everybody. I'll catch you on the next video.